Forget the burgers and dogs. We're making sausage with peppers and onions on the grill. Kathleen Delaney, owner of Great Grapes Catering. I love to be with you, Kathleen.
Hi.
So we're making sausage and peppers with onions on the grill.
Yes, the key to this is to prepare it early, and what I do, which I love to do, is I take my sausage and I turn on my oven. Maybe you could do it in the morning when no one's there yet, but you can do this the day before, the morning of. You know you're gonna have this for your quick grill, and you wanna make it fast. Like, you know, burgers and dogs, they're really quick. Sausage, you have to make sure you cook all the way through. So what I like to do is I like to poke holes into my sausage links, and then I pour a beer over the whole thing.
What kind of beer is it?
I use the Sam Adams today. You know?
Oh, so whatever you got.
It takes the grease out, so they're not as greasy, and it also lends to the juiciness of the grill. Actually, so what I did is I pre-cooked it in here, just 5-10 minutes. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to throw them on the grill, and they're just guaranteed to cook all the way through.
What a good idea.
Yeah.
So you put some beer on them.
I did.
And then you throw them in the oven, you said 5-10 minutes?
5-10 minutes. And what they do is it starts to brown them, but it cooks them all the way through. And that always makes me, you know, I want to make sure that everybody, it's very healthy. You want to go to 165 Fahrenheit, internal temperature.
And your guests don't have to wait as long for them to cook.
No, and then they'll just crispen up on the outside.
Oh, and they smell so good
I made
right
that
now.
word up, crispin.
Crispin.
Yeah.
I love making up words, especially on live TV, you know? It's always fun. So Kathleen,
yes,
you don't cut the sausage links in half.
You don't have to now. Now if you wanted to roll them like on a hot dog roll, you don't have to.
Because
this way you know
cooked.
that you've cooked them all the way through. Like you pierce them, see how I have fork marks?
Yes.
I put them in a pan with beer, and I popped them in the oven for 10 minutes tops. And then now, all I have to do is grill my onions and my peppers, and we're all set.
And look who's here to join us.
Yay!
I
Hi,
smelled
Seth.
sausages, I smelled peppers. I need to get
so
my hands on one.
good.
Of those, right?
All right.
I feel like I'm
Yeah.
at Fenway Park
Oh, really?
having a sausage. Yeah.
Oh, God, love ya.
Have it, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now make sure when you put your onions on, make sure you either have a basket or you use a nice griddle, a grill that so that you
On your
don't,
grill.
so it doesn't go through, because you don't want to lose your sausage.
I
and
always
peppers.
wondered how to do that.
I've
Yeah.
probably lost a forest's worth of asparagus.
I know, right?
Things.
You
It's
think
the
it's going to
worst.
go the right way. I know.
I'm so excited, and then I'm so bummed out when I don't get to eat any asparagus.
Well,
Kathleen, do you put any butter or oil on that?
I do not. I do not. I like the caramelization of the natural flavors of the peppers. I don't like to grease them up. There's going to be enough, a little bit of grease going on with the peppers
Sausage,
anyway.
or
the
sausages, yep.
So I think we'll be all set with that. What I like to do is get this baby's going, get a nice color on the outside. Same thing, I'm going to just put everything on here, and I'm going to let them caramelize, cook down a little bit, and then what I do at the very end is I have oregano from my garden, just for you guys.
Fresh.
At the
Thank
very end, and what I do is I just top it all off, I put the oregano on, and I hit it with a little S&P, and we're done. And it's just wonderful. The onions caramelize, the peppers caramelize, and then you just put it on a platter with your sausage, and you have a great hoagie.
Oh
Kathleen,
my gosh, I love that idea.
Stupid question. Okay, first I would like a whip. Now,
This
how
is
do you
my
cut that up? Do
I want that
you
for
leave it like
perfume.
that? 'Cause,
Oregano?
I mean, it's pretty. Or do you bring it out on here and you cut it up into pieces?
Well, it depends on how you want to serve it. If you want to serve it in a roll, then you leave it in the form of, obviously, that way. But if you want to put it onto a platter and slice it on up, I do it on the biased, and it's delicious. And that way you know it's cooked all the way through.
Oh, man.
I know. My style. I should have
I wish
eaten
you would just
breakfast
come to
because-
my house and cook every
Okay.
week, Kathleen.
I'm
Okay.
so happy about my oregano.
Oh, yes,
garden.
you're
Hey,
very
you know,
proud of it.
I
I
love
think
it.
it smells so good.
You know what we learned last week? Because I was just thinking I have coffee breath and I feel bad about it. Dill is a great way to freshen your breath. I'm sure
Parsley,
oregano
too.
does something. Really?
Sure, have some.
But don't offer it to someone. They might think they have bad breath.
Ashley
All
did
right.
that earlier.
So
This is
while
really
we're
good.
waiting for that to cook, because we don't have to wait too long, because
No,
we pre-cooked
it's
those
gonna be-
sausages.
We're going to use these.
Oh, yes, we are.
Now,
We're
we're
going to
making-
make a cold blueberry soup.
I would never think to do this.
It is so delicious. I have a client coming up that I'm making soup shooters for their bridal shower, and I'm very excited because I'm taking this is blueberry season, so
Yeah.
you want to take your blueberries. All you need. This is all you need. A little bit of cardamom. Have you ever had that?
No.
It's like an
It's
Indian spice.
Yes, it
isn't
is. Smell
Okay.
it. It's delicious.
So
A
we
little
have
bit of
cardamom,
cardamom.
Oh.
blueberries.
Blueberries. A little bit of you can use apple juice. You can use pomegranate juice. You can use anything, and basically you throw it all into the blender, and you squeeze some lime in there. We're just gonna go for it. What do you say?
Let's start.
Oh, yeah, let's
start?
go for
This
it.
cardamom, it tastes a little bit like nutmeg.
It does. It's very aromatic. It has a little more citrus than nutmeg does. I'm gonna give it a little scooper here.
It smells really good. All right, so we're
So
gonna
we'll start
put
with
those.
this, and then in a little while, then we'll chill it and sieve it, and we'll have this and dollop it with a little Greek yogurt, and we have a beautiful fruit soup to start off or to add to our dinner with our sausage and
Oh,
biscuit.
forget those hot dogs and hamburgers, right?
I can't wait to see how this turns out. I'm very
Okay.
intrigued right now. Well,
Me
hey,
too.
don't go anywhere because we're gonna finish this up in a little bit.
We are outside with Kathleen Delaney. We're making sausage with peppers and onions on the grill. We're also making blueberry soup. Seth's dressed for the occasion.
Okay, I'll roll up the sleeves. How's that sound?
No, it's because you're wearing blue.
Oh, blueberry soup. I thought you meant I'm too formal to be outside.
You got it?
cooking.
I did. I totally
All right,
got it.
You know
Blueberry
what?
soup.
So we're back.
Sometimes we're on, sometimes we're off.
Hey, how about, hey, honey. Hey.
Oh.
Put some in there, just about a teaspoon.
So you
drizzle,
put-
drizzle,
Is
drizzle.
this
Gotta get a
about
little.
a teaspoon?
Local blueberries,
No,
then
it's
you
not.
put
More,
some
more.
pomegranate juice.
I did. I put a little pomegranate juice. I've squozed a naked lemon.
Squoze.
Do we
We make up words.
We do.
squoze
They're like
lemons?
new verbs. I love this. And then now we're going to put some actual zest in because that's got the oil in it, you know, and so that'll give the balance of flavor. And we're going to take a little bit of cardamom. We're going to
And for people who missed it earlier, cardamom, it tastes a little bit like nutmeg. It's an Indian spice.
It is so delicious, but it's much more citrus smelling if you smell it. It's got its own. It's really
Smell it.
really good. The Swedes use it in blueberry soup. That's where I learned it from a friend of mine.
They need to make
from
a
Aquavit.
cardamom air freshener.
Oh,
I'd
so
put that in
delicious.
my car.
Would you?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I would too.
All right, good. And I'm gonna put, now this is a Kathleenism, a little white pepper, just a little bit,
Just a tiny little
just to
bit.
give it that bite.
How much zest should I be putting in? 'Cause
Zest,
I've been-
make it naked.
All right. Well,
Only the yellow. Don't want the pale from there. Okay.
Naked
So, and then
lemons.
the last thing what we do with the soup is we're gonna dollop a little bit of Greek yogurt onto the top of it, and it's such a cool, refreshing soup. I mean, we're almost done. All we have to do is buzz it now, and then we get to drink it.
well
I've
shall
always
we
been
buzz?
afraid of cold soup, but this
Uh-oh.
one
At the top.
Oh, there's the top. Phew.
I think I'm ready for
That
it.
was
Okay.
topless for a second.
Put it on. Here we go.
Oh, there we are. That's how we do it. And are we going to liquefy?
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Now, if you're fancy schmancy and you want to serve it as a dinner party, I would take it out and sieve it, you know, put it through a strainer and then put it in a beautiful wine glass and make it look incredible.
Oh, that's
But for
fancy.
today's purposes, we have some little bowls and we're going to pour it in and we're going to taste it.
Okay, and then we dollop the yogurt on top. Is that
we
right?
do. We can do that. Or we try it with and see how you like it first. Make sure you
Okay, Ashley.
I think if I'm home alone, I might put it in a wine glass just to feel fancy.
There, go put it in.
Do I need
yourself.
yolk? No, I just
And we're
you
not going
don't
to be
need-
classy by any means
We
today.
will
We're,
need you. You
we're
can
sipping
have a-
soup from the bowl.
We are. We're outside.
Oh my goodness.
Is it good?
That's
Isn't it great?
Good.
I'm going to sip from the bowl
Oh,
too
it's
then.
great. It's amazing. It's, what is another word? I think I have blueberry in my teeth and it's
That's true.
spectacular.
Now
Ooh,
you
it's
can
like a
also
smoothie.
put the yogurt in the soup if you want it to have a more dense texture.
It's
But
so
I like
tangy.
the option of being you know, having it as a dollop. It looks really pretty.
I want this just for my meal.
Okay.
The zest
We
of
could
the lemon.
Well, okay, you do that,
really
and
good.
I'll eat all the sausages. So
We better check
that's
those.
fine
Speaking of
by me.
those-
Speaking of that, should
Oh
we check the
yeah,
sausages?
we're almost ready. Ready to eat?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna smell good with all that.
Oh, these babies are
sausage
ready to rock.
steam. I'm
Oh.
ready to rock too.
Ooh yeah.
So we take these off, and now ideally you want to wait
Catch
for all of the vegetables to caramelize a little bit in their own sugars. Is that
You know,
right?
absolutely. I like mine. I like to cook them down. But honestly, if you just hit them on a really nice hot grill, get some color on them, they're going to be delicious and they'll have a great texture with your sausage.
And you just want to let the vegetables do the talking too. You don't need to put any olive oil or anything.
I don't. I never do. I always just use them naked.
All right.
Yeah, I've said that, what, 5 times now? Hello.
Yes.
Something's on your mind.
It's
Pam.
summertime.
Yes.
Sometime. We don't need those extra calories.
No, exactly.
Right.
Yeah, we got to get into our beach bods.
They go hand in hand.
It's
Come
the
on.
perfect meal for your summer barbecue.
It is, and it's colorful. It's good for you. It has antioxidants, and you could use turkey sausage if you're not if you wanted to go that route. It's
Right.
a little less.
Well, let's put
Yeah.
it in this plate right here.
So we
Ooh,
can bring
yeah.
it in, 'cause that's what you do. You plate them all up, then you bring them in, and everybody just really enjoys them.
Oh yes.
I cannot wait.
Okay, so can you get the oregano ready? So we'll top the oregano.
Oregano ready?
You betcha. This oregano is beautiful.
Oh yeah, this is a good looking plate. By the way, for all of these recipes, you can just go to our website, mymassappeal.com. We have them on there, and we have so many recipes because we've been
Make it look
outdoor
pretty?
grilling all summer
look
long,
nice.
and we're not going to stop. Wow.
Salt and pepper,
We're
salt and
not
pepper
gonna-
on there, on
Salt and
the
Salt and pepper?
veggies.
I'm
There
on
it
it.
is.
Little color.
Here we go.
Woohoo! We're ready to roll.
Ready
I'm
to
so
roll.
hungry.
Let's
All right,
dig
that's
in.
great.
Stop. Thanks,
I'm gonna eat.
Kathleen. Thanks for being here. This is going to be good.
This is really fun.